Originals back at it again with El Vago Burgers and BBQ. Alex Arredondo and his Celestina Arredondo joining us for part 2. Last time Alex came in, he wanted to come back again, so we brought him back. And what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us back.
Yeah. So how did y'all's business do last time y'all were on the podcast?
Man, it did really, really good, man. And, I guess it helped out a lot, man. We've been getting a lot of people coming in telling us that they seen the podcast, they wanted to try it out, whatever, and got a bunch of new clients and stuff to come eat the food. And it's been really, really good, man. We've been selling out every day, and it's been really, really good.
That's good. So have you been having to help out more?
Yeah.
Since then?
It's been real busy.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. And my page got a bunch of new followers because you were sharing a lot of our stuff.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, we have a big following, man. It's been growing every day, man. Just every time I look at Facebook, I have like 20 or 30 notifications, and there's people following and people commenting and stuff.
Yeah.
We've been doing some giveaways and stuff for food and stuff, little games and stuff. And it's been going pretty good, man. I'm happy that everything's been going good.
So y'all recently had a giveaway, and there was some commenters they wanted some free food, but they weren't getting it.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that?
Oh man,
people are nuts.
Yeah, they get all mad and stuff and start talking shit and stuff, and it's like, oh, here
like he even screen recorded trying to say like this guy's name's not even anywhere in the comments, and
yeah,
it's like, dude, I ain't got no reason to lie, man. If I'm giving some away, it's, I'm just doing it out of just being kind, you know what I mean? Just to just get the page going and get people to know of the food. It gives a chance to people that never tried the food before to go over there and try it, you know what I mean? Because that's most of the people that win are people that never even had it before.
Nice. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So what were they complaining about? Like, because you missed.
Well,
what were they saying?
This one guy was all like saying that guy that won never even commented. So I went, I screenshot it because, okay, look, the way it works is when I say last comment wins, right? But I'm not going to, I have the time in my head on when it ends. So whoever comments, whatever, I'm not going to tell who, the time because, that's
right.
No one's going to comment on there till the last minute. So I just let it roll like that. And, I was trying to be nice, and I just put on another post. I put, hey, at 11:40, that it's going to be the cutoff time, whatever. Yeah. So people started commenting on that one thinking it's that post, whatever, but it wasn't. It was for the other one. So people stopped commenting on the other post, and then this one guy commented right at like 11:42, I think it was. He was the closest one, so he won, and people got mad. They're like, oh, no, that's bullshit. I won. I was there at this time, and then, so I screenshot, put it on there, and one guy got all crazy. El Vago can suck my dick, and this and that. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Don't do that, right?
I was already hot, dude. I was like, oh my god.
So you knew he was already gonna.
Yeah, I was like, man, this guy does not know who he's telling this to.
And I don't like to fight. I don't like to be like that no more. But it's just like just the old triggers, man. It just just runs me hot, and I get all mad and all worked up and stuff, and then. My brother and my son are there. They're like, oh, man, fuck that guy and whip his ass and this and that. I'm like, man, dude, I can't be doing stuff like that no more. You know what I mean? Just old habits, man. Yeah. But the guy, he apologized, whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. I don't even care. You know what I mean? I just, it makes me not want to do it no more because people get mad, dude. They really they don't win. They get all pissed off and start, get saying this and that. I'm like, let's ching out, dude,
Yeah.
Can't please everybody.
But if they want it so bad, like, come and pay for it. Exactly. You're just mad because you're not getting it for free.
Yep.
That's Corpus, man.
That's Corpus, bro.
Gotta love it.
I think it's like anybody if you say free, you invite a whole load of new people.
Thanksgiving, we did a free turkey giveaway, whatever, like cooked plates. We did it was turkey, dressing, gravy, green beans, corn, and ham. Yeah. We gave away. We're trying to do 300 plates. We ended up doing 289 plates, I think it was, or 287. We gave them away free. Just free for.
Why did y'all do that?
Just to do something, just to be nice. You know what I mean? Just because.
Like give.
Yeah, just give to the community.
There's a lot of people that don't have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like they don't celebrate with their families, or like older people that don't have anybody to cook from, stuff like that. Yeah. So it was just.
We did.
Just to do it.
We did 11 turkeys, and I think it was like 7 hams. And we did. It was a lot of food, man. We spent the whole day cooking, whatever. You know what I mean? It was a lot of work, man.
So if somebody would have complained about that, you'd been like, dude.
No, I had somebody complain about that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Some guy got on there and he was all, oh, that's a fucking lie. He was all like, there was only maybe like 20 people in line or 30 people. I'm like, what the fuck? Wow. Like there was like a shitload of people. You know what I mean? Like you know, we're the ones that cook it. I know what went out, you know.
Yeah, so he was trying to say that there wasn't that many people, but then he was complaining that he didn't get to get any food because we ran out. So explain that.
Explain it. If you're watching, explain it. Yeah, no, man, and it seems like y'all were giving it from here. You know what I mean? And you're doing that, and people are still criticizing you. It's like I can't ever win.
Yeah.
No, you can't, bro. You can't, man. You can't.
Yeah, you can't ever win with those type of people. So, man, that's good that y'all give that. Are y'all planning to do that this year or every year or maybe something every year?
Man, we'll probably do it anyway, man. We were gonna do something for Christmas, but what happened during Christmas? Oh, I did for the Calaveras Christmas party. You know, we cooked for 300 people for that, so we couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
it was already like pre-booked at the time, and we were busy, and so. But we were planning to do something for Thanksgiving and Christmas, like do a giveaway and stuff. Just to be nice, you know.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's good to. It's good for the person that's doing it. You know what I mean? It's good for business, of course. It seems like that's the byproduct of you actually doing it.
Yeah.
So I was doing giveaways too, and I give stuff away here and there. My giveaways were like tag one person. You know what I mean? That way it's easy for them to just tag another person. Hopefully get more on the social media front. You know what I mean? But that's awesome that you guys are giving, and I think God sees that. I want to say that. I don't talk a lot about God a lot, but it seems like, and I think there's people that don't talk about God a lot, but they'll see that and be like, you know, it's a blessing.
Yeah, well, it's good karma, bro. You know what I mean? It's like what you put out is what you get back. I've always believed that, because man, I remember one time I got some money from somebody I shouldn't have got. You know what I mean? I took it, whatever, and dude, right on the dot, it was like $7,000, right? Mm. And years later, you know, we did our income tax and we're supposed to get $7,000. It was like the exact same amount, dude. And my, you know, I got it taken away from child support. The exact same amount, man. So it was like karma. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, like right when I needed it, it just like, you know, the universe came and got it back. Like, nah, you got to pay this back, man. You know, you did wrong. So.
Do you still pay that stuff, or do you
child
still?
Support
yeah.
Stuff? No, man, I've been done with that for
years.
How'd
you feel when he was doing that stuff? Oh my God, can't imagine.
Hey, bro, it sucked, man, every year, man, because I was like real behind and stuff, and man, dude, it was rough, man. I was working 45 hours a week, 50 hours a week, coming home with $110 checks, dude, after child support every week, and so I would tattoo, man. So every time after work, I would go and tattoo. When I was at Allen Samuels, I tattooed all the managers, the workers, really? The service advisors, and I did it on a payment plan. You know what I mean? So every Friday I would go collect from everybody. I know everybody gets paid at 2:00, so I make my rounds. Hey man, you owe me that money? Oh man, I only got 50. Oh man, I'll take it, man. Cool. You know what I mean? And like that's how we survived, dude. When I was younger, you know what I mean? Just because you got to make some money.
Got to hustle.
Child support was killing me, bro.
Oh my gosh, how much? Do you mind me asking how much it was? How much you were paying?
It was like almost $1,100 a month.
Yeah, that's. I was talking to another guy, and it was around there. I was like.
And that's without the Medicaid. The Medicaid was an extra $75
You got to pay that too? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Because she had them on Medicaid. My ex-wife had them on Medicaid, so it was $75 each.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. So you guys been together for 20 years, you said?
Yeah, almost 20.
This year makes 20, yeah.
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that?
Good.
Yeah.
Proud. I mean, you know, not very many people, especially our age, you know, last this long.
We were the couple that nobody thought was going to make it, though. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, it pretty much, you know what I mean? We had a lot of people try to break us up and stuff and, you know, say this and say that, but we've always been together, man.
How did you find yourself getting past those people, or you know?
We just love each other, bro. You know what I mean? Like I can't be without her. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I go to bed, she's there. I wake up, she's there. You know what I mean? I go to the shower, hey babe, I need this, bring me this, or you know what I mean? Like she's always like there with me. You know,
like a companion, a friend, and
like
at the same time,
like a real companion. You know what I mean? We're always together.
Yeah,
you know
we're each other's best friends.
Yeah, that's cool. You were mentioning that Celestina doesn't like to get out much, which I can relate because my wife's the same way.
Yeah.
She doesn't leave she doesn't go and get out unless she has to.
Yeah.
She's the same way.
Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Thank you for listening. But that's cool. I think that and it sounds like you're behind him and what he's doing. Yeah. When he told me about like, oh, I sold the house, and you're like, how did you respond to that? Like when he said, hey, we're gonna start a restaurant, and I sold the house. How did that happen?
I mean, at first I was nervous, but I was excited for it. I was excited for a change. We needed a change.
Yeah, we needed it bad, man. We went through this little depressed stage, whatever, where, like, you know, there was not that much money coming in the house no more. And, like, you know, during that time we had filed bankruptcy. I was paying $3,600 a month just on bankruptcies. You know what I mean? So paying that and then, like, being stuck, cornered, always trying to, you know, pay that. And $3,600 was just the bankruptcy. That wasn't even bills and everything else. That was just the bankruptcy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I had to cough up at least $5,000 a month. You know what I mean? To live. It was rough, man. You know, and
you must have been nervous, like really nervous.
Yeah.
It was bad, man. It was just like, and I just told her one day, I say, hey, you know what? Let's just sell the house, man. I say, you know, we just open up a restaurant. You know, I said, I know it's gonna do good. Let's just do it, man.
Yeah.
Detailing was slowing down, and, like, you know, it was just getting bad, man.
Yeah. So, do you find yourself like managing your money better now, or how do y'all?
Yeah, I try
do
to
that?
not spend like I used to, man. I've been kind of being chill with the money and stuff, you know. And it's just it's hard, man.
Yeah.
Because, you know, all the money we buy stuff for the restaurant every day, and, you know, meat's going up, the briskets are going up even higher and stuff. And,
yeah.
like, you know, I'm probably gonna have to go increase my prices a little bit the next month or two. I don't want to, because I might lose people. You know, people get mad. They're like, oh man, it was this much last time, but hey, it's out of my control. You know, it's just the meat goes up. If I keep the same prices, I'm not gonna be open much long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think people that don't own a business or not have an entrepreneur mindset, they don't understand that. They just understand what's coming out of their pocket, which we can understand too, because we got a pocket as well.
Yeah.
When we pay for stuff, like I'm a truck driver. I eat at truck stops or whatever like that, and the price, they just freaking, it's expensive. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Gas for the trucks, man. Yeah,
diesel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. So, man, you guys are doing awesome. You had a lot of business from our last podcast, which is awesome. And you guys have so many followers. It just amazes me. And y'all are on the west side of Corpus, like in the hood.
We get packed, dude. It's crazy, man. Every day during lunch, man, it's 12 o'clock and there's already a line outside. You know what I mean?
Really? Wow.
There's already a line outside, and my phone's going off like every other 10 seconds. Like, boom, someone's calling, place an order, and then, you know, there's tickets all lined up everywhere, and then we're trying to get everything done. She's helping me, and you know, my other son's, you know, battering the French fries. You know, my brother's over there cutting the brisket, and like, we're just moving. My other daughter's taking the orders and stuff, so it's just moving and moving.
Are y'all like, is there stuff in line for like the future? What, like, are you trying to get a bigger place?
Yes, I do.
That's what you're trying to do?
You know, I really don't like to talk about like things that don't happen yet, because
that's a good thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't happen when you tell a lot of people. I've learned it doesn't go like that, and you know.
But yes, we have.
I got plans to do like a bunch of stuff that's gonna benefit. You know what I mean? Like people from Corpus and us also.
Yeah, my wife was talking about that earlier. Like, she said, whenever you tell somebody or show somebody what you're gonna do, don't tell everybody. Just tell your.
It's because the bad, you know, the negative energy that people give off, bro. And it's true. It's true, man. A lot of people may think it's stupid, but it's very, very true, man.
Yeah, they'll try to bring you down, and like, no, don't do that or whatever. And man, that was very profound, because I would just put it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I used to do that all the time. I used to announce stuff before it happens, and it never happens, man. Like I said, when I opened up the restaurant at the Trade Center, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't even tell her. Yeah. That was last minute. Hey, babe, Saturday we're opening a restaurant. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, we're opening a restaurant with her. She was mad at first. She's like, what the hell made you want to do that? I was like, I don't even know. But I'm
Is that what happened
to
Celestina? Yeah.
I'm glad I did, though. You know, I'm glad I did.
Yeah, well, that's good, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I got these card questions here when I feel like I don't have any more stuff to talk about. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. What's something ridiculous you think or do when you're grumpy?
Me, I don't know, catch an attitude with her, like when I'm in a bad mood and she comes and tries to talk to me, and I just like snap, and I don't even know why I do it, you know what I mean? And I feel bad afterwards, and then her, when she gets mad, she's mad, you know what I mean? I'm like, here we go.
I'm mad like the whole day. My whole day's ruined.
And he won't know.
No, he knows.
He knows? Okay.
He knows. Everybody knows.
That's cool.
And I try to go say things that are like, hey, babe, are you hungry or something? Like, nope, I'm not hungry.
You try to figure out how to change it, right? Yeah. Because it's such a bad feeling. Is that would you agree to that? Yeah, I'm the same way, yeah. Would you rather know the day you're going to die or the way you're going to die?
Neither.
I'd rather know the day.
Really?
I'd probably rather know the way.
Wow.
I don't know. I have this thing where I feel like I'm going to die in a car accident.
Wow.
And I hope I don't. But for some reason, I always thought that.
Two different answers. So the day?
Yeah, the day.
That way
I can know what I can do before that day. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Two sets of fears, I guess you could say. Which famous person would be the most fun to ask these questions to?
I don't know. Somebody funny.
Next question. What's something you're avoiding right now?
Paying taxes.
Yeah.
I just feel it's a waste. Like, hey man, you didn't put in on this. You didn't work here. Why the fuck I gotta give my money to you? You know what I mean? Like it just gets me. You know what I mean? And it's not no $200-$300. It's a couple $1,000, and it's just like, man, it just eats at me, man. It's like you didn't come to work. You don't wake up. You don't slave making all this food. You don't do anything just to we want our money now. You know what I mean? Like they're your pimp or something. You know, that should piss me off. Man.
I didn't know that they guesstimate on how much you're gonna owe.
Yeah, they do that. If you don't pay, they guesstimate, man. They'll guesstimate it. It's like I was saying, man, and we were closed for 2 months because when we left the trade center and then we went to the new spot and I talked to them and I told them I was closed those 2 months and they guesstimated, man, it was like $2,300 and I told them, okay, fine, I'll bring you the proof, whatever, and then 2 days later all my accounts and everything was frozen, dude.
Frozen, bro. Yep. Like, wow, I can't believe they would take it out of your account.
Yep.
Because you said the meat guy called, hey.
Yeah, they're like, hey man, your thing came back, it shot it back, whatever, it wasn't paid. I was like, what? I said, man, I got like double of what that is. I called the bank, whatever, and they said, oh, there's a note from the comptroller said call them. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers.
You were hot about it too, and then
I was mad, dude. I was all like, God damn it, like it always got to be something, man.
Do you try to calm him down whenever he gets like that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes there's a point of no return.
Yeah, I'm just like, nothing I say or do is gonna make anything better, so I'll just be mad about it too, I guess.
We'll share the feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so that's good that they reimbursed. Did they reimburse you or?
Well, the new quarter already came up, so it just went to that. They still owe me $500 for the bond for the food truck that I never even really used. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, they charged me a $500 bond. I asked for it back or to get credit for it. They told me no, that I won't get it back till another year. You told me
that food truck you had was the sushiria truck.
Yeah, it was that one before.
That one's
it was
super small.
Dude.
Yeah,
it was like a starter thing, and like I said, I hated it, bro. For what I was trying to do, it was just too much, man.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was just too compact for me, and I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah. So y'all have what, teenagers? Is it mostly teenagers? Yeah. And you have 2 in school, right?
Yeah.
How do y'all deal with those that are in school? Is it different from when they were younger?
Yeah, well, I noticed that I raised my oldest ones different from my younger ones. I was more strict with my older kids than I was with my younger ones.
Why did it change?
I don't know, man. I guess because I got older, I got more lenient. I guess and I'm not real like mean like the way I was when I was young. I was real mean, man. And my kids weren't allowed to like laugh, joke around, and act like kids. I was a dick, man. Yeah. I was real.
Is there ever times where you're like, you tell your Celestina, your wife, right? Is there ever times when you tell your wife, hey, you handle this one, I think you would be better at it, or you know what I mean? Is there like not a line, but like a role that you like, hey, you'd probably be better
with the girls, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Especially the little one, man. She's spoiled, so like I let her deal with it until like I get mad or something. Then I say something, but the youngest one. She's the type that I just gotta tell her something and she'll start crying. You know what I mean? She's a daddy's girl.
It's different coming from dad, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened to make him change. She was born and she made him. That was his weakness.
Yeah. Oh, it's your weakness, bro?
Yeah, it was, man. She was, man. I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah. So are you ever like, Dad's gonna come in here and tell you something, like, do you warn them?
Oh yeah.
No, what did she say though? What does Layla say? Oh, it's dad. I can do whatever I want, or she knows. She knows. Yeah, she knows.
But if it's something serious, then
if it's something serious,
then they know, like, to behave.
Do they make this? Do you think they make decisions like even knowing that the consequences?
Yes.
They still do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The curiosity will get them. Wow. What's something you've always wanted to try but never will because of the consequences?
Jumping out of a plane.
Oh, without a parachute, with a parachute.
Man. It depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
If I'm ready to kill myself, then no parachute. Duh.
Oh man, that's scary, bro.
I would never do it. I'm a coward. I couldn't kill myself.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Do you watch scary movies? Do y'all watch scary movies?
All the time. Yeah, we watch scary movies more than anything.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. What's the latest that y'all seen, or?
It's been a while, dude.
Yeah, I know. I can't even remember.
Because y'all are working so much, y'all are doing so
Yeah.
much. That's good.
I don't have a life, dude. Like this Monday, I gotta cook for a family member. Her cousin, his mom passed away, and I gotta cook for them for the reception, whatever. And so this Monday I'm gonna be busy, and then I gotta detail cars Monday also. So.
Oh, you're doing that too?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got some clients that like been like lifetime clients for me, and like I don't want to let them down. You know what I mean? Like I have cars I do for Mr. Finley here in Corpus. He has the Corpus Christi Old Car Museum, and he got some beautiful cars, man. I'm talking about like he has one car that's worth maybe like $700,000. They have Lambos and like old school Ferraris and Corvettes, and like I mean like this dude does work with Jay Leno and stuff. You know what I mean? Like he got some like top of the line cars, and I take care of him for him every time he buys a new car. Or they restore it. I go in there and I do all the paint sealants on there, buff them, make them look brand new again and stuff. So I don't want to let him down, man. He's a good friend of mine.
That's good. More cash to put in the business as well. Yeah, that's good, man. Do you mind if I keep reading the questions? Because I ain't got nothing. I'm still trying to find some stuff. What are we currently in the golden age of?
I think the world's dying.
Stupid people.
I really think the world's dying. Like the whole era of respect and really caring about somebody. Like couples don't even last no more because everybody's always cheating on each other and doing this and doing that. No one's loyal anymore. Kids are so disrespectful. Like all our ways, they're dying. You know what I mean? The new ways is just different, man. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way they talk to each other, like, I had to get on my son's ass a while back. He kept calling me bro.
Oh.
I hate that shit. I'm like, I ain't your fucking bro. I'm your dad. You don't talk to me like that, man. It's just shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the whole respect thing, dude. It's just not. It's not the way it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, man. And more stupid people, like you say.
Have you ever seen that movie Idiocracy?
But no.
Okay, that's how I feel like the world is going.
I
can't even explain it to you. You just have to look it up.
Yeah, in the movie where this guy, he gets they were supposed to freeze him, and he was supposed to like so many years, whatever, but they left him.
Future,
yeah,
right?
they left him, and it was like so many years later. Then he pops up, and everybody's all stupid, like they're like throw it off, and it's a crazy movie, dude. But that's what it's. That's what it's looking like, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. We were talking about AI earlier, my wife and I, like how people use ChatGPT to get all their information or whatever, and I listen to other conversations like online, and the word creativity comes up with that because people are using AI to write a paper or do their math problems or whatever. So the creativity from the society is gonna kind of dwindle, you know what I mean? But the ones that do use AI for the good purpose, like they're still gonna maintain the creativity, but use AI for their business, for their benefit or whatever, So you guys for being together for so long, for 20 years. That's amazing. And I think that's rare nowadays, and it's sad.
Yeah, but we still love each other like to death. You know what I mean? We still act like we're boyfriend and girlfriend. You know what I mean? We go out together. We do dinner dates. You know, we do things together all the time, and you know, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just, it's different.
Yeah, and when you try to bring that up too with people today, like some of them are like, nah, it should be like this, or I should do that. I can do this. I can do that. Whatever. It's like, yeah, you can, but there's consequences to that.
Yeah.
That whatever lifestyle they're trying to do. So that's awesome. So that's good. Good stuff there. What life hack have you discovered that the world needs to know?
Spend more time with your kids, man, so they grow up to be better people. I think that's a big part in life, man. Like, teach your kids how to love and respect and to do something with their lives, man. A lot of parents don't even care. They just let their kids run wild and do whatever they want. And, you know, I don't think that's a good thing for the kid to grow up because, you know, it's like that saying, you know what I mean? That's, how this goes, like, undisciplined kids, they're not trainable. They're not, they're unteachable, you know, and I think that's a big thing. I noticed whenever I had my business, I would hire a bunch of young guys, whatever, and they would never work out, man. They want high pay. They're lazy. They're always on their phones. They don't do the job right. They always want to borrow money, and then, you know, it's just bad, man. There's no work ethic. You know what I mean? People don't show their kids how to do things anymore, and it's just, you know, it's overtaking the world on how that is, you know?
Yeah. Everybody, like, I think we're all on our computers and stuff like that. And it seems like our kids are growing up just to know that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you, like, cause I remember my dad, he was a carpenter. He would like hang doors, install doors. He would teach us that stuff when we were younger. You know what I mean? Mow the lawn, cut the lawn. You know, just do stuff. You know what I mean? Which I think is what we still need to be teaching our kids.
Yeah.
And like I put a post the other day about kids need their parents. They need both parents too. Like if you have, I don't know if it's true, but there's a statistic when both parents are together in the same household that their kids are raised, you know, they're better off for society.
Yeah,
know?
all our kids are doing good. My oldest, whatever.
I agree with that.
My oldest, you know, she's in the Navy. My other son, he works with me and he does other stuff. My other daughter, she's going to college, whatever, to be a dental hygienist. You know, my other daughter, she's a good worker too. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I got my other son and they're still in school, you know what I mean? So we'll see how they're going to turn out.
Do you get involved in their like, cause you know they're going to probably date or be married soon or whatever. Like, do you talk to them about that? Like, how do you approach that?
Well, we've been lucky with that. We haven't had no problems so far. You know what I mean? Like I said, my oldest daughter, she don't live around here, so I really not too much in her life, whatever. My other son, you know, he's with his girlfriend. They do good together, you know. And then my other daughter, Marisa, her boyfriend Gilbert, he's a real good guy, man. He's smart, you know. He has his head straight, you know. He's going to college too, and like he's a good kid, so I can't really complain. You know what I mean? I can't really say anything to him. Yeah. You know, he treats my daughter right. You know what I mean? So you know, I like him. I love the guy. You know what I mean? He's a good guy.
So if he was not a good guy, how
he wouldn't be around. I don't play that shit, man. I for real. When it comes to my kids, if I see something messed up, it ain't gonna happen in my house. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
See, our kids need that.
Yeah.
I think that our kids need that type of father. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. You know.
He comes around talking all hood and this and that. Nah, motherfucker, you gotta go.
You gone. What do you think about Celestina?
I agree.
Because I'm not going to be dealing with, you know, I want grandkids, you know what I mean? I always tell my older kids, hey, man, when you're going to have kids, whatever. They're like, no, not yet, Dad. You know, we got to, you know, they want to be, I'm glad that they're smart enough to, they want to be able to afford to raise their own kids and not have us, you know, raise them. You know, I think that's, you know, I can't wait, man. I
was gonna say you're waiting for that reward of grandchildren.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoil the shit out of them. You know what I mean? Hopefully by then my business takes off. I'm doing real good, so they're gonna be extra spoiled. You know what I mean?
Nice, dude. Yeah. I love that. I love that when people talk about that, like the future of their business and like who's gonna have it, because like my wife and I were real into like money, like not being responsible with our money.
Yeah.
To where we're gonna have some stuff left over for our kids, you know what I mean? And I think it's important to teach them. Look, we're gonna give this to y'all. You know, we're gonna teach you you know, what you should and should not do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do y'all do that with y'all? I mean, are y'all thinking in that aspect?
Yeah, we are, but we don't have it yet to do that. So, you know what I mean? Just like, I want my kids to work for what they have. You know, like my son, when he was working with me at the trade center, you know what I mean, in summertime, whatever, like I had him washing dishes, and I had people like, man, you got your own son, you're the boss, you got your son washing dishes. No, he's going to start at the bottom, man. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to be able to start from the bottom and learn everything. You know what I mean? So when he gets older, it wasn't given to him. You know what I mean? Like, he did everything he could to learn the business. Because I've worked at dealerships where the sons and stuff work there. They're fucking spoiled, dude. They treat people like shit because they never worked for it. Their parents passed it down to them. They didn't work for it, so they don't know what it is to struggle. So they treat their workers like shit. They treat them like slaves. You know what I mean? They talk to them fucked up because, you know what I mean? They don't know how it is. They just, you know, they got their head up here like where they're better than everybody else. I don't want my kids to be like that. I want them to be able to be, you know, care for other people. You know what I mean? Like, to an extent, though. You know what I mean? Because people take advantage of you. But I'm talking about, like, just the whole respect thing. Yeah. You know? That's what I want for my kids.
Yeah, I think respect is, like, given when it comes to teaching your kids.
Yeah.
It goes a long way, too. Manners, courtesy goes a long way. And then we're teaching our daughter, like, money comes from work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You work, you make money. You know, it's not gonna we're not a family that asks, not asks, but like, cause it's okay to ask, you know.
Yeah.
I mean? But like beg for money or we need to work for our money. Yeah. This is where money comes from. So I think that's a good thing. Even though we're gonna give them that inheritance or whatever, they still understand the value of working for money.
Yeah.
So hopefully when they do receive it, they're like, Mom and Dad worked their butts off to give this to us. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to speak to our kids about that stuff. Mm-hmm. We got Tina Wick in the chat room. She says hello.
Yeah, she's a customer of mine. She's real nice.
Oh, she goes by? She goes by? Okay. She said the world is dying because of Trump. That's funny. Kenneth Hunter, CLMF.
Oh, yeah. It's a Chico-looking motherfucker.
Okay.
Fucking kid.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
he's a funny guy, man. I miss Ken. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah. He's not in town anymore. He used to be in town?
Nah, I think he's still in town, man. We used to work together at Allen Samuels. He was a salesman. One time I passed by in a brand new Corvette and I tell him, hey, man, how do I look? He goes, like you stole the motherfucker.
Yeah. Who's it? Yvette Luna says pumpkin. Awesome. Yeah. When I saw you with your tattoos and stuff, I was like, this dude owns a Vago Burger. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably, they're shocked that I, did something different, I want to be known for something different. I want to be known like, oh, man, this dude was a fuck up, you know what I mean? He was a gang member and shit, piece of shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to be known like that.
You're going to be on the Crónica for something good?
Yeah, the Crónica. You follow the Crónica?
It's going to be...
It's always bad stuff,
It's
right?
going to be guy dies from eating a Vago Burger. Had a stroke.
For not getting free food.
Heart attack. Guy was found with fries half eaten in his mouth. Dead.
So we're talking about the names of your how do you come up with those names, or what would you like to share about that?
Well, it was kind of an accident, dude. When I was at the trade center, there was this lady across from us. She was real nice. Her name was Linda. She was real nice. She would tell me, hey, you need to do a cup. She was like, with the brisket and stuff in there. I was like, I don't want to do that, right? But every weekend, I'm telling you, do the cup. So one day I bought the cup and I did it. Where I was like, here's your pinche cup. And she goes, man, that'd be a good name. I said, you know what? Yeah. So that's that's how the names kind of started. Whatever we called the pinche cup, whatever.
Wow.
Because of that, and then what else we have? The Fremunda cheeseburger, because it has a lot of cheese, Fremunda cheese.
Fremunda cheese,
I mean? Yeah. So, and I told her I was gonna do it. She goes, "Don't do that." She was like, "That's
it's kind of disgusting."
Yeah.
Like, in my mind, I'm like, but it was a good burger though.
I have a burrito called the cochino because it has a lot of stuff in it. It has salami, pepperoni, brisket, cheese, and it's a real good burrito. And then we have another one. It's a pulled pork sandwich. That one's funny, dude. A lot of people they don't even want to pronounce it. It's called,
they don't want to order it.
Yeah, it's called Pela Me La Porky.
They don't want to order because
they don't even want to ask for it. Like, I don't want to say that.
And then now I got a new burger that came out. It's called the Turdzilla.
Oh yeah, dude, that one looks good.
Yeah, it's real good, man.
It's stacked.
It's real good. Yeah, it's a greasy ass burger, man.
Yeah.
It's really really good.
So y'all do y'all compete with like tattoos, like as far as getting them or like showing them?
No.
Yeah, ain't like that.
Everybody in her family. I used to tattoo for a long time, right? And she always wanted me to tattoo her, and I didn't want to, but I said fine, I started tattooing or whatever. Everybody in her family thought that she was doing it because I was making her something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, man, she's the one that wants them. Like, you know what I mean? Like she
That's
wanted
cool.
them. I did.
How many has you done? How many has he done for you, or is it
All of them.
All of them? Wow.
All of them.
Yeah, and I was asking earlier. I was like, when he did it inspire you to get the face tattoos with him? And you're like, nah, we're pretty much the same. That's cool.
So I guess when I got interested was when like Kat Von D first came around. So that's how I ended up with these stars on the side, and then I liked it, and I just kept going from there.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be covered since I was a kid, man.
Seriously?
Yeah, I always wanted to be covered.
Where like did you grow up with people that had a lot of tattoos?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah.
Well, I was always into like the Cali Style, all the cholos and stuff. You know what I mean? Because I had a bunch of like cousins, older cousins from my mom's side, and I had like a bunch of friends and stuff.
They're from California.
Yeah, I have a few cousins over there, and I have a bunch of like homeboys and stuff. And then
Yeah.
the people I got associated and the gang stuff, whatever it was, from California and stuff. So I've always been around that, and that's just the style I grabbed since I was a little kid, and living the cholo life and stuff. And
yeah, I think I gravitated toward that too. Like, it's not around here.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
there's
not, man.
it's like Texas. It's different.
Yeah, it's way different.
the cars, like I love
Yeah.
the what is the old caddies with the rims with the little small
The low
spokes on
riders
them.
and stuff. Yeah,
hell
I've always
yeah.
loved that since I was a little kid, man.
I love that stuff. I've
Yeah.
always wanted a car too, but like they're expensive. I'm like, damn, one day
I had them when I was young, man. One of my best cars, I had a '65 Bel Air, man. It had Dayton's on there. It had hydraulics and stuff on there, and I missed that car, man. I missed. But I had got locked up and stuff, and I needed money, for court and stuff.
You sold it?
Yeah.
What?
I
How'd you sell
regret
it
it. Man, I don't even remember, man. It was a long time ago. I regretted letting that car go, man.
Wow.
I still dream that I drive the damn car.
Are you
man.
serious?
Yeah, and I wake up and it eats at me, man. Like, God, I should have never got rid of my car, man. I miss it, I could have gave it to one of my sons or something,
Yeah.
Like, I regret it so
The
bad,
last time
man.
you saw it, it looked totally different, right?
Yeah, man, they fucked it up.
They changed it
dude.
up? Damn.
I heard that it's been wrecked and totaled, but the dude lifted it. He put like 26s on it and lifted it up, those donks and shit. Like, I was like, oh my God.
Why?
I was like, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Because
those look ugly. You like the way those look?
Oh, man.
No, right? Oh my God. I mean, the guys in Houston, they have those long.
The swangers and
yeah,
stuff.
like even that's still kind of.
Yeah, I don't care
Yeah,
for
I
stuff
like
like
it
that. It's just not my style. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just not.
Yeah, I see you wearing a Strength Cartel shirt.
Yeah, man. I used to look better when I used to work out. But
No, it's all good. I bring that up because there's some dudes in town. They're doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Iron Compound.
Yeah.
I had them on. They were gonna have some kind of competition with them. I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet. So
man, I was powerlifting until COVID happened.
Seriously?
Man. Yeah, I was doing pretty good at it, man. I was getting pretty strong, and then COVID came and I stopped, and then I got sick, and then I just never went back to the gym, and I lost all motivation for it, man. I just don't want to do nothing no more.
So you work pretty much with him?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. all right. And then your kids work with y'all. Wow, that's awesome. What was I gonna say? So were you lifting like a lot of weight? Like, were you doing?
Well, my benching was the one I wanted to get the most. The highest I did was 455, and in deadlift I did like 605. I think it was.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Squat I suck. I think it was like 515, 520.
Were you doing like were you putting stuff in? Because they were talking to me last time. The Iron Compound.
When
guys?
I was younger, I did. When I was younger, I took steroids and stuff and shit like that, whatever. And as I got older, I really didn't want to no more because your body changes.
Not at the time that you were lifting all this heavy weight. You weren't on that.
Yeah,
No?
no, I wasn't.
That was that was all him.
Chinga.
Dude, that's
He was
awesome.
lifting trucks.
Yeah.
You lifted trucks for real?
Yeah, I was getting pretty strong, man. I guess because I was shorter, you know what I mean? It was easy for me to
There's not a long enough distance to go down and come back.
That's what they say. That's what a lot of bigger guys tell me to talk shit. Oh yeah, because you ain't got that far up. So motherfucker, look how big you are. Look how short I am, man. Mad because I live more than you.
Yeah, for sure. I had another guy too. He's a short black dude. And like he would do like squat that much, that much. He's like, and they would tell him the same thing. Oh, you're just short. You could.
I was trying to.
You don't have to move it that much.
Yeah.
I was trying to get to bench at least 500. That was my goal for a long time, man. But when I hit 455, I was pretty confident, so I was trying to go heavier. And in my spotter, I had one guy on each side. And, you know, when we unracked it, whatever, one guy let go, one guy held on, so the weight shifted, and I tore my bicep a little bit, man. That was painful, man. That was painful.
The muscle, the muscle or the
bicep tore,
actual,
dude.
The actual muscle? Wow.
Like, I could go on my bicep, and you can feel like a piece in the inside move around. Like, it was bad.
That's nasty. Oh.
I'm glad I didn't completely tore it. My other friend did. He was trying to hit as much as I could with deadlift, and he tore his bicep, man. It looks gross, man. It's like that small, his bicep. Ooh. It just rolled up.
So you were in jail and stuff like that. You worked out in there, I assumed.
Yeah.
Are the workouts different as opposed to
it's all, you know, body workouts.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff
what I
like
figured.
That. Yeah, burpees and stuff like that.
Because there's not a lot of weights, so okay, I got you. So you got to get creative and figure out which type to.
A friend of mine that just got out a couple years ago, he was pretty cut up, man, doing pull-ups and push-ups and burpees, and he was pretty. Yeah. And then I got him into powerlifting. Now he's fat.
Yeah. Now he's fat. Powerlifting makes us fat because we get to eat more.
Yeah, well,
it makes you want to eat more, right?
It's like different muscle fibers. Whenever you're trying to be a bodybuilder, your muscles are different. You know what I mean? It's not like whenever you're powerlifting. You know, you eat a lot, you get thicker, you get swole. You know what I mean? You get big. You have to have weight to push weight. You know. And
you do less reps.
Yeah.
Right, instead of like a whole bunch, because your muscles will get smaller. In that case?
Nah, they won't get smaller. It's just different, dude. You know what I mean? It's like you're training your tendons and all that to pick up heavier weight.
Crazy. You lift weight? Did you lift weights at all?
Not like he did. Yeah. There was a point in time when I was dedicated to the gym.
Oh, seriously? Cool.
Yeah.
Did you? Was it a gym here in town?
I was going to Freedom Fitness. He was going somewhere else, but I was just going to Freedom Fitness.
Which one? Were you going to Freedom Fitness?
No, I was going to It was Pure Energy. Now it's Rocks in Portland.
Oh, okay.
But I love that gym, man. It was all free weights, man. Everything was free. And then they had like a bunch of strongman stuff outside and stuff. So it was more old school, like 1980s weights, man. It was all dead weight. There was hardly no cable machines there. So it's still there. It's still like that. So but I think that was the best gym.
So you prefer the free weights instead of the machines?
Fuck yeah.
So you use the machines? Would you say?
I guess I kind of like more of like body workouts. Because when I was going to the gym, I was trying to lose weight.
Oh, gotcha.
He was just trying to
get stronger.
Yeah. Mobility. It seems like if you do like free weights or whatever, assuming that you do the correct movements or whatever, it helps your body long term, I think.
Yeah.
Because the machines are just stationary. And your body, it doesn't move with your body. Like it just stays in one position. Yeah, that's cool. So Freedom Fitness, we go to Planet Fitness. The new one right there on Everhart. You don't like Planet Fitness? They don't have a deadlift bar at all.
They don't have nothing there, man. It's all cardio pretty much over there.
I work out. I do kettlebells. So I do kettlebells and I do full body for metabolism boosting and also just to keep my
it's good. You know, it's good. I just just the habit of everybody making fun of it. You know,
I mean? It's all good.
You can't be loud in there. You can't lift heavy weight. They got that lunk alarm and stuff. And, like it's crazy, you know what I mean? It's just funny. And then I heard they give away free pizza and bagels and stuff.
Yeah. Don't be making fun of Planet Fitness Go, bro.
Oh, that's why we signed up.
I did it for the pizza.
Yeah, right. They're giving away pizza at the gym, right? That's funny. What do we got? 6:43. You have anything else y'all want to share?
No.
You want to come in on here? Their son is over there. He's watching, so appreciate you being here. I guess so. I usually ask the HEB question. So each HEB do you avoid?
For some reason, I don't like the one in Moore Plaza. I don't know why. I just don't like that HEB. I don't like going over there. I don't like going inside there. I don't know what it is. I just don't like that HEB for some reason.
Do you think it's the people or the layout or?
I don't know what it is, dude. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I avoid that one. I'll go to any other one. That one in Alameda. I don't like the Alameda.
Alameda. Which one? Robert or?
I think so. The one
that I go to right there.
I don't know. This is the layout, I guess. I don't know where nothing's at I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yeah. Do you still shop? Do you shop at HEB or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like going to Port and Tarleton.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's where you run into people.
Yeah. That's where you know everybody.
Yeah. Head down the whole time while you're there.
Get shot outside. Be on the Crónica.
Just do whatever.
The Crónica. Shout out to Crónica. So they're always talking about wrecks, right? There's always like a wreck somewhere or something or other.
It's like he pre-plans it though, because nobody even knows what's going on. He's the first one there before the cops even show up.
Bruce Almighty.
He's just like on stakeout somewhere waiting for something to happen.
He probably pays like people, hey, go have a wreck over here.
Yeah.
Crónica, we don't know who you are, but oh man, I think let me see. I'm kind of running out of ideas here. Let me see. Whose phone numbers do you have memorized?
Man, my the one I remember is my sister's because she's had it for so long. Man, the last time I got locked up and they give you your free call, man, I couldn't call nobody because I didn't know everything's on the phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck then can I call? And I was like, man, my sister, and that's the only number I remember.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the only one. She's had it for like 20 years, so.
Do you think Yolanda Saldivar is gonna get paroled?
Man, if she does, someone's gonna take her out, dude.
Yeah, she's not gonna last long.
She ain't gonna last long. There's some hardcore Tejanos, bro, that, you know what I mean? They'll fucking die for Selena.
They want her in there.
Yeah.
They don't want her to come out.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man.
Wow, man. Oh shoot. Let's see. What's the last text message you sent? And would you read it out loud?
Oh, it's to you.
It's to me, right?
I'm here, bro. That was it.
Yeah. And I think mine was, are you inside?
Yeah. Oh, that was so right.
That's funny. What does your handwriting say about you?
Man, looks like a little kid in mine, dude.
Yeah.
I got bad hand. Well, my hands are fucked up, dude, for all these years of tattooing and fighting and shit. Like I got like arthritis, I guess, already, man. My hands are like really, really messed up.
Wow.
So when I write, I just do it in a hurry. Like I don't get it. It looks like a doctor wrote a prescription.
Do you do cursive or do you do
cursive,
just,
bro?
You do cursive?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's faster. I feel like I'm stupid just doing one letter at a time. You know what I mean? Like I just like real quick. Vámonos.
Let's go. Let's get it done. If your car could write a note to you and leave it for you in the morning, what would it say?
I hate you.
You don't treat it well?
No. We just got this truck that we have right now because when we got off the bankruptcy, whatever, they took our vehicles, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, they did because
they repoed them.
Yeah, because they wanted the whole money up front because the bankruptcy, whatever. It just when you pay the bankruptcy, they're paying your stuff. So the car was already supposed to be paid off like a year ago. Ooh. So whenever we got off the bankruptcy, when we sold the house and just said, we're not gonna do this no more, they're like, hey, you either pay us. I think it was like 14,000 for one. The other one was like 10,000. You either pay us right now or we'll take your vehicle. No payment plan, no nothing. They just we're gonna take your car unless you pay it off. So we just went and just got just whatever we could get. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like our choice. Yeah. It's a good truck. Don't get me wrong, but we just ended up with what we have. So it's like it's nothing like fancy what I'm used to driving. There's nothing nice. So it's just
Did you think y'all like this ain't gonna work? We need to get a vehicle right away.
Yeah, we had to get a vehicle right away, bro. Like they're already coming for the ride. You know what I mean?
Man, and right now, now we're sharing the one vehicle, so it's hard.
Dude, we're used to having 2-3 vehicles. You know what I mean? Like for years, when we're doing good, we had everything. And one year I bought maybe like 5 cars. You know what I mean? And they were all brand new cars and shit. And like now it's like starting all over, man, from scratch.
Oh man, that's gotta be tough.
And then because the bankruptcy, our credit is fucked from that. So you know what I mean? We just got to pay everything cash, and I'm just gonna do everything a little bit smarter this time.
Man, and you said that happened to you like 5 different times where you lose everything.
Yeah, 5 times, dude. I lost everything, bro. One time when we were younger, man, dude, I thought I was in a movie, dude. Like, I was supposed to open up a tattoo shop in San Antonio. This guy, he was supposed to be my business partner, was a friend of mine, and dude, we signed our house over to a friend of ours, whatever, right? Because we weren't gonna live there. We were gonna move to San Antonio, open up a shop. I quit my job and everything, and at the last minute, the dude backed out. Like, he just said, oh, nah, we're not going to be able to do it. I mean, like, the day we were supposed to move, like, he, like, just found out that he did get the loan for the money, and they used it on something else. They didn't want to, you know what I mean? So we got screwed. We had to start all over, dude, like, everything. And it was rough, bro. It was rough, man.
How do you find yourself being able to stick with him through all that?
Shit happens.
Stuff happens.
Like, you know, it wasn't his fault. None of anything that's ever happened was his fault, and he always makes shit happen. He always makes things happen for us. So I mean, I was just like, well, it happened. What can we do? He'll figure it out.
She's never had to make me get up and go to work. She's never had to make me like, oh, you need to do this, or oh, you need to take this job. She's never had to do that. I always got my ass up and got out there and did something. Even if it was shitty jobs or whatever, I took whatever I could get. You know, it's hard, bro. I got 6 felonies, bro. My back's messed up. I'm covered in tattoos. Like, I didn't graduate, so it's like, you know what I mean? I always had to, like, try some way to make things work out for us, for our family, you know. It's been rough, man.
Yeah. That's difficult. That's difficult, I would say. And that's like, cheers, plot to you, because some women would just, I'm gone.
Yeah, no, she stuck with me, bro. When we didn't have nothing, we were living at people's houses and shit. You know what I mean? When we were younger and stuff, like it was bad, bro. Like it was hard, man. It wasn't because I couldn't do it. It's just I was trying to do things the right way, and then it's you know what I mean.
It's harder.
The child support and everything, like man, it was killing me, bro.
How did you feel when Celestina stayed with you through all that stuff?
Well, during that time, dude, like I said, I was a different person, man. I was a fucking asshole, bro. I had a fucked up mentality. I was just like, oh, this is a hardcore person. Like, you know, I didn't laugh. I didn't joke around. You know what I mean? Like, I was just real. I was different, dude. You know what I mean? So I really didn't. I was grateful she was there, but it wasn't. You know, I guess I didn't really take that into consideration at that time until now.
How do you feel about it now?
It makes me love her even more.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? That she's.
That's like the base of it all. That we love each other. I know he loves me, like, and he knows I love him. So,
you think that love is like is when you say love, a lot of people think feeling, like, you know what I mean, like roses and daisies or whatever you want to call it. Is that how you think about it, or do you think about it like how do you think about that?
I think love is all sacrificing. Like giving yourself up for that person that you love. You know what I mean? Like you do anything for that person. You know, people don't do that no more, bro. You know, they think about themselves. They worry about themselves. You know what I mean? Like I do anything for my wife and my kids. Like anything. You know, just that's how I think that's how it should be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like men don't think like that no more. And I think that's sad. They rather bet on their kids and their wife because they don't want to. They feel uncomfortable going to work. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. It's too much. Or, you know, I hate whenever, like for instance, I know this one guy. He got out. He wasn't working. He wasn't doing shit. Living at his mom's house, whatever. He's fucking 40-something years old. Don't want to do anything. He got offered a job for $15. Oh, I ain't taking that. I'm worth more than that. Dude, you ain't doing shit sitting at home. You got your daughter there. You don't want to do anything, but you don't want to take the job because you're not good enough. It's not good enough for you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? To me, that's just an excuse of just being lazy, bro. You know, everybody's just getting lazy, man. They don't want to do anything. Like, we were talking about this the other day. I was telling her, you know what? You know, I started seeing, like, more money starting to come in now with the restaurant. Things are getting a little bit better and stuff. And I told her, you know what? This is a big example of there's no fucking excuses in life, you know, because, like I said, I got 6 felonies, bro. My back's fucked up. I can't really do hard labor. You know, I'm covered in tattoos. You know, I didn't graduate. If I go over there to ask for all that, I don't have none of that stuff. And I still figure out a way to make it happen because, you know what I mean? Like, got to, man.
Yeah.
But it also helps that he has that work ethic since he was little because, you know, that's why even though he looks the way he looks and he, you know, his background, like people give him the chance because they see that he's, you know, so he's going to back up what he says he can do.
So that's important for you and y'all's relationship for him to have the ganas or the will to keep going and provide.
Yeah, definitely.
So that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's, you know, I'm glad that, you know, he's around to show that for especially my daughters too, so that they know that their man has to be like that too, you know, that they're not going to be their dudes at home and they got to go work to support their dude, like, you know.
Hey, bro, I got 2 sisters like that, bro. You know what I mean? That their dudes, they ain't worth the shit, bro. They don't work. They don't do shit. My parents always paying their bills and stuff, and like, it's fucking embarrassing, man. You know what I mean? Like, I just think I don't talk to them. I don't like them. You know, I don't, you know, because I don't feel like they're not men to me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, you don't take care of your family. You know what I mean? You're just there. You know, while she goes to work. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty pathetic.
Yeah, man. I think our society, we need men. We need men for society, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For society to get better, I guess. I mean, because it seems like the standard is going higher and higher and higher, but it's like, dude, no, it doesn't have to be up here. And I think it's like that because social media, oh, I got this, I have that, you know what I mean? And it's not even that, you know what I mean? So it's the expectation is being set higher, and it's like, no, like think about grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
14 kids, you know what I mean? Been together for 60 years until they died. Like, what happened to that?
Yeah.
You know, I think that the expectation is, a lot of it is false expectation because of the false reality that social media shows us.
Yeah.
Or TV, television, or what have you. So I that's another reason why I wanted to have both of y'all on here to maybe touch on this area, because y'all have been together for so many years. I mean, look at this. Y'all have struggled. He's lost it 5 times, and you're still with him. You know, through the good and through the bad. It's like, we need more of that in our society. So I thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. We've got like 5 minutes left. I'm trying to see if there's anybody here on the chat. Teresa Anderson.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Alex is the hardest worker I know. No lie. Man, is there anything else y'all want to share? I really appreciate y'all coming on. I'm sorry, my wife Christina.
Nah, it's okay, bro.
Didn't come. She said she was. It was my fault. I dropped the ball. I told her kind of late, so.
Yeah, she, same thing with her too. She wasn't going to.
Yeah, I was back and forth. Like, I want to, but I don't want to, and I was worried that I'm gonna look like an unsupportive wife if I don't go.
Oh wow, man! I was telling my wife too, and she was like, "Oh, she's probably just that type of woman, that."
Yeah, I told him, I said, I'll go, but can I sit over there off to the side? Just tell him, don't ask me no questions.
It's awesome, man.
Hopefully one day we'll be able to have like a real good wedding. You know what I mean? Like we never had a big wedding or anything. When we got married, we just went to the courthouse. That was it. We got in a big old fight the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got in a big old argument. Cops were called and stuff, and the next day we got married.
Wow. Yeah, it's sort of similar to my wife and I. We argued about something. We were upset with each other, and then the next day we got married. Same thing. But there's nothing wrong with that. If you ain't got the money to get married, you know what I mean? Just get something small, courthouse, whatever.
Yeah, that's what we did. We just went to the courthouse and just got married like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. And your maiden name was, do you want to share your maiden
Guerra.
name? Guerra, okay. And then Arredondo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I hope your business continues to thrive, man.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I think it is. We got really good food, man, and it's something different, so I think it's gonna do pretty good.
Yeah, we've just been getting a lot more people. We get people that you see them and these people don't come to the hood often.
Yeah.
Wow, what's that like?
We had a family of like 10 people show up the other day, and they look like real, like high class people and stuff. And
crazy.
It was pretty cool, man.
That's cool. That's a cool feeling.
And they were happy
They loved
too,
it. They left good reviews and everything.
Wow.
What was cool is that they had family from out of town, and that's why they took them. Their family came from out of town. They took them to our restaurant.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that too. If you get people that aren't from the hood.
Yeah, we get a lot of different people over there, man. It's pretty cool. It's getting better, man. It's gonna do.
Yeah, leave them a review too, guys, if you can. A good review, if you think it's good, whatever. Y'all recently had your first bad review. I wanted to bring that up.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I kind of felt bad for the lady because like I really thought it was just a bullshit review because people hate and stuff, whatever. And she said my brisket was dry, and I was like, what the fuck? Brisket ain't fucking dry. And so I screenshot and posted it, whatever, and a lot of people got on there. They were making fun of her and stuff.
Wow.
But there was no picture of her, and it wasn't her exact name, so nobody knew who it was. You know what I mean? I thought it was just whatever, and she got on there, she was pissed. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it just, I know it sounds stupid, whatever, but it just got to me because 3 years, bro, nothing but 5-star reviews, just 5, 5, 5, 5 and everything. And then I get that one and then knocked down I opened up Google, whatever, and I said, what the fuck, 4.9? What the hell? I said, who the hell did this to me? You know what I mean? They're lying. I was just mad, bro. I just have to be perfect with this, man. You know what I mean? I want this to be just like the best thing there is,
That's a good mindset to have, I think. Good business mindset.
I don't take nothing less than, you know what I mean? It has to be good. And like I said, man, if I ever messed up, man, I always tell people, hey, just bring it back. I'll give you your money back, or we'll fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything can be fixable. You know.
Yeah.
That's a post that I made. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people go to Whataburger, McDonald's. They go to these chain restaurants. They fuck up their food all the time. They still keep going back. You know what I mean?
They get their food cold, tastes like shit, and you still keep going back.
Yeah, like, you know, all the mom and pop places like me, whatever, we deserve the same, you know. We deserve the same, bro. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be bashed because it's different, dude.
Yeah.
When we get bashed, it's worse because everybody, you know,
everybody's looking.
Todos con envidia, you know what I mean? Like, especially your haters and stuff, you know, they feed into that and it makes it, you know, and it makes you look bad.
Yeah.
You know?
When I saw that you were on Facebook a lot more than, or you're on TikTok too, but like Facebook. There's a lot of them on Facebook, you know what I mean, that are really haters. Somebody posted a picture of Yolanda Saldivar, that recent picture of her, and it said, when people don't get free food from Vago. You take the good with the bad, you know what I mean? It's gonna. That's what I was saying too. Like, it's almost like when you get a bad review, you know that it's growing and more people are learning about it.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess you can look at it like that too, you know what I mean, instead of just looking at the stats. But yeah, that does make sense that it does affect small businesses.
Yeah, it does.
Because like you're saying, the bigger businesses, they get sorry service, they still go back. But yeah, man, leave them a good review, guys. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's it. I don't think we have any more comments here. There was one question. Remember, I did a post. The guy was like, "Does he smoke?" That was one of the questions that the guy put in. Every day.
I think I come up with the stuff, man.
Need some inspiration.
Yeah. Nah, it's just I have a mind that just keeps going and going and going. Like if I gotta pay bills, I'm just thinking, how am I gonna pay this? How am I gonna do this? I smoke so I can go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Relaxes
because
you.
so I like that. I can have a good night's sleep. I wake up in the morning, start fresh. If not, I'll be up 2-3 o'clock in the morning just thinking about
Mind
bills
racing.
and stress and kids and I gotta pay this. How am I gonna pay that? And it's just, you know.
Do you ever like calm him down from all that? Like, cause you know, my wife is like that with me. Like I'm always racing. My mind's racing. She's like, dude, just freaking chill.
Yeah.
Do you ever have to do that? Yeah. Of course. It's like a given in marriage, I think. Where you complement each other in that sense where like I'm pretty sure you calm her down too, like whenever she's flipping out.
No, he makes it worse.
Yeah.
He makes it worse?
Yeah.
He tries to fix it, but he makes it worse?
Yeah.
It's like throwing gasoline. Fuck it. We're gonna burn together.
Some propane on that sucker.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, man.
It used to be worse when we were younger, man. We were real toxic when we were younger, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I liked it.
Oh man, can I bring up the story how y'all met?
Yeah.
So he said that he told you, "Hey, come here."
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
Hey you, come here. But see, I didn't even know. I was walking off, and my friend, she was like the one that said Pumpkin. Down there.
Yeah.
She's like, Pumpkin, he's calling you, and I turned around. And so then I go and talk to him, and it just went from there.
I got her number, and then she says when I called her, I asked for Cecilia.
He did.
No, I did.
He did.
No, I did.
She ain't gonna live that down, bro.
And because the reason I swear by it is because when he asked me for my number, I'm watching him put it in his phone, and he asked me for my name, and I'm like, he's not gonna know how to spell my name.
Oh.
And he spelled it. He didn't even ask me. He spelled it right. So I'm like, okay,
You
he
put
knows,
it in
he
right?
knows what my name is.
Oh,
so
no.
when he called and asked for a different name, I'm like,
Oh no!
you're trying to call some other bitch. Or you call me on accident.
She's paying attention, bro.
It didn't happen. I don't. I swear, I really don't remember everything. Every time she talks about that, I'm like, that didn't happen. No way.
Wow. Man.
I remember.
You remember vividly. I tell you, you ain't gonna live that down, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming on. Do you have anything else y'all want to share? No?
I think that's it.
Thanks for coming on. So you guys find out Vago 4701 Barrera in the hood, West Point. Where is it off of? It's off of West Point, right?
Yes, off West Point.
Off of West Point. Check them out. Try what's the new burger?
Turdzilla.
The Turdzilla. Yo, I'm going to try that one next. But yeah, thanks you guys for coming on. Alex and Celestina. And appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the next couple of podcasts. I got Big Joe, influencer from TikTok, and my buddy of mine, Ed Faust, work buddy of mine, next time on the next 2 shows. So appreciate you guys. Have a good one.